Good morning, it is day 35. Just leaving Kent now. We got about 16 miles to the shelter. Me, Second Chance, and one other guy stayed behind the cafe that let a few people camp there. So that was nice, so we were able to stay in town. The other people in the group, they decided they wanted to stay in an Airbnb, so they were living in luxury, but we didn't want to pay that price, so it cooled down pretty good last night. I woke up, I was actually a little bit cold, so it was nice. Then it's supposed to heat back up today, but not quite as warm, so I'll check in with you guys up trail. This is the descent we have to go down. You definitely can't see it on the phone, but it is very steep. Camera doesn't quite do this justice. Going down isn't bad, but if you had to go up that would really suck, because it's pretty much straight up, and it keeps going for a little bit, it looks like. The difference between yesterday and today is like night and day. Yesterday was super hot, super humid. Today is humid, but there's a nice breeze, and it's about 9-degree temperature difference, so it is a much better day for walking today. Nice view of the river today. If it was a little bit hotter, I'd probably go swimming. Found the perfect little spot to take a break. Right on this rock. This is a very interesting bridge they got here. They got 2 old tree trunks flattened out and attached to this 6x6. It goes across this little creek. That's pretty cool. I think Connecticut thinks they're funny. They want you to duck under this tree. I didn't think it was that funny. Here's the first good view of the day. I still got about 4 miles left for today, and I'll be at the shelter. And I think it's the Willow Swamp Shelter or something like that. Not 100% sure, I'll have to look. So I was way off. It's the Pine Swamp Brook Shelter. But that's where I'm heading tonight. Pretty much I think everyone in the group's heading there, so hopefully I get there first and can get a good tent site. Good morning, it is day 36. Yesterday, well last night, it got down to 54 degrees, so that was nice. The only downside about that is it's just cold enough you want something on you, so you put your quilt on you, and then you start sweating because the quilt's rated for much lower, so it's constant on and off with my quilt. But looks like we are looking at a 16-mile day, and yep, I'll check in with you guys up trail. There's a pretty good view. One thing I like better about Connecticut compared to New York is they so far are better at keeping the trail maintained. There was even one spot where you can see there used to be a lot of tall grass, and all the grass was on the trail because they trimmed it down. New York, they just left it up and you got a bunch of ticks on you. Man, I wish I stood there a little bit longer, because I'm sure you can hear now a bunch of race cars going on, and if that view, if you look to the right, there was the racetrack. I didn't realize it was a racetrack at first. Thought it was just like a school thing, but now you can hear the race cars. So I probably could have gotten a good picture or video of them. But maybe I'll get another view up here. Well, the sound of cars is getting further and further away, so I guess there's going to be no viewpoints where you can see the race cars. But it is what it is. The trail passes this school, and I guess they let all the seniors paint their parking spots. It's kind of cool. Just finishing up the day. Heading to Lime Springs Shelter. It's about 34 miles from here. Second chance. Talked to everyone into going fishing, so he got about 19, 20. I caught 2. I think Father Time and Blue Jeans both caught 2. Actually, here's a pretty good view of the falls. Got about 3 miles to hit the shelter. It's going to be the Limestone Spring Shelter, I believe the name of it is. Just passed by the Great Falls and took a couple pictures, a short video for those people around, so I didn't do too much there. Also, second chance to talk to everyone and doing some fishing, so I caught 2 fish, and he caught about 19. Then Blue Jeans and Father Time also caught 1 or 2. So that was fun. Today's mileage, I think it was going to be 16, but I believe it turned out to only be let's see, I think it's only 12 for today. So not big miles, but still getting it done. Good morning. Today is day 37. We're crossing Massachusetts today. I believe the campsite is 16 or 17 miles away. It's Hemlock Shelter. That's where I'm headed. Have to stop in Salisbury for a small resupply. I think all I really gotta get is dinner. Because the next day is another town which they have a bit better storage and stuff, so that's probably where I'll be going for my bigger resupply. It's already starting out a little bit hotter than yesterday, but it's supposed to get some rain, so hopefully I'll cool some things down. Update on the shoes. They're doing very well, and they're very comfortable so far. There's no new blisters, so that's good. And the old blisters seem to be starting healing, so that's very good. I think the old shoes were causing some issues, but glad I got these new ones. Look at this nice view we got here. Here's another view. It is currently 12, and just leaving town a little bit ago. Town's probably 2 miles back. It was a nice good climb up this mountain, and I was in town for a while because me and Second Chance stopped by St. John's Episcopal Church. It's very good service. It was very similar to a Catholic service. Have a good view. just across the border from Connecticut into Massachusetts. Still have about 6 miles left in the day, and so far doing pretty good. This looks like a pretty good spot to go swimming. I wish I had a little bit more time today. This is Falls Ravine. It's a nice big view here. Massachusetts, and it looks like, oh, I don't know if the camera caught that, but there was a flash of lightning over there. That's the storm I'm trying to beat to get to camp tonight. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. I think I got 3 miles left still, so I might be able to, I might not. But it would be nice to. I still got one more mountain to climb before. So I gotta go down 700 feet and up 700 feet. It's not too much elevation gain left in today, but there's a little bit. Not a good view. Well, check in with you guys up trail. I got tricked. I thought I was at the top a little while ago, and I still got a little bit to go up. I guess that's Falls Summit. Well, made it to the top of my second big climb of the day, and now to go downhill to the shelter. Man, the wind up here is very nice. Cools you off big time after a long day. I'm gonna sign off for today because I only got about a mile left. So check in with you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is day 38. Only got a 8-mile day to. I think it's Fort Bennett or something Bennett. And we're gonna be staying at a hotel. And yeah, so it should be a nice, easy day today. That's a pretty good view there. And down there, around the corner, down those steep rocks, that's the trail. So I looked up the town name on Far Out. It's called Great Barrington. And found out there's trail magic about 3.5 miles from here. That's gonna be nice. And it seems like a big thing because they do it every day besides Sundays. So it should be something fun to enjoy. Nice little field here with nice flowers. Usually I hate walking through fields because the sun's baking down on you, but today it actually feels nice. And it's not too bad at all. I barely broke a sweat today, so that's nice. This is an interesting little bridge they got going on here. I don't know why they designed it with that ramp. Instead of just making it like straight. They have a monument here for last battle of Shays' rebellion. So apparently that was here. Good morning, today is day 39. Just leaving Great Barrington now. Called in, had a great breakfast. Had waffles, eggs, yogurt, and a few other things. So it's nice and refreshing to eat a lot. Got a 4-day resupply going on, and I realized yesterday that I hit 500 miles. So I've hiked more than 500 miles now. So that's pretty big. We're shooting for an 18-mile day today, and I'll check in with you guys up trail. There's been a lot of fire devastation in this part of Massachusetts. While in town, Second Chance and Ambassador and we went to see the Superman movie. So that was fun. It's definitely a little different than I was expecting. Because in that movie, Superman's got a dog. Which I've never seen that before, but I would definitely recommend watching it if you like the superhero movies and stuff. Just leaving Benedict Pond now. Spent about an hour there. Did around 30 minutes of swimming. The water felt nice, but as soon as I got out, I was cold, even sitting in the sun. Would have been nice if a little bit warmer out when I got out. It would have felt a little bit better, but that's alright. So we got about 7.5 miles to Shaker tent site, which is where we'll be staying tonight. Yeah, so I'll check in with you guys up trail. There's a pretty good view. I got 2 miles left in the day today. Gonna end up at Shaker campsite and feel pretty good. Nothing's hurting too bad. And I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Good morning, it is day 40. Looks like there's 2 options on the table for today. Either do a 10-mile day and stay at Upper Goose Pond, or do a 19 or 18 something mile day and go to October Shelter. If you do the first one, it'll be a nice easy day, and get to enjoy the water, go kayaking, canoeing, have pancakes the next day. If I do the following one, I'll get to Father Time's house earlier and be able to slack up Mount Blaylock. So I haven't decided what I'm gonna do, but I'm definitely gonna check out the pond, and then I'll go from there. There's a decent view. It's already only 8:20 in the morning, and it's already a hotter day than yesterday. So that lake is looking more and more appealing. But I'll check in with you guys up trail. It's a cool little pond. I don't think it's a pond, but marsh. Grateful for this nice walkway they have there. Otherwise it'd be like the Florida trip. Nobody wants to do that. At least I don't. Sure, there were people that wanted to do that. Sorry about that glare. I got about 2 miles to the pond. Definitely gonna go down and swim for a few hours. And then I'll make a decision on what I'm gonna do. But I still haven't decided, so we will see. Here's the remnants of the Mohican Club building. Looks like it's just a fireplace left. About a mile left till I hit the pond. You can kind of see it through the trees, but the water does look beautiful today. So I'll check in with you guys later. Made it to the lake. It's very beautiful out today. I think I'm probably just gonna go for a short swim and then head on. I'm leaving Upper Goose Pond now. Swam for about 30 to 40 minutes. I started getting a little chilly, so I got out, and then even though it's 78, my phone says, it's I got even colder after I got out, so I was like, well, I'll just be cold if I stay here and swim all day, so I'm back on the hiking trail. But it's definitely a nice place. If I got there later in the day, I would have stayed. But it's alright, it just didn't work out that way. I'll check in with you guys up trail. The trail comes from that way, and it looks like it goes that way. There's this nice bridge and nice path and everything. But over here, they have a white blaze city. And there's no way you could see that, so I'm over there walking on this guy's yard, and it's not marked at all. I'm about a mile from the shelter. Just filled up all my loaders. Because I'm not sure if there's water there. Did pretty good today. The swimming really helped out. Nothing new was hurting, so that's good. And I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Good morning, it is day 41. Got 20 miles to do today. Then we're gonna get picked up by Father Time's wife, and we're gonna go to his house at 10 in the back, and then we're gonna get slack packed up. I think it's Mount Greylock the next day. That'll be 15 miles, and then Saturday will be Blue Jean's birthday, which is probably gonna be a big thing because every hiker he sees, he keeps inviting, so there's gonna be a lot of people there. We're also passing the Cookie Lady in 2 miles, and I'll check in with you guys up here. Just leaving the Cookie Lady's house. She gave everyone there hibiscus tea and a cookie. The hibiscus tea was alright, but I'm not a big fan. But the cookie was very good. And she had a porta potty, which was nice too, so very grateful to her. There's a good view from Warner's Hill. I'm about 2.5 miles from Dalton, Massachusetts. That's where we're all gonna meet up for the day. That way he can text his wife and tell him we're 8 miles out. Not sure if I'll get food in town or not yet. We'll see. Feeling pretty good for today. The train's been rather easy. I think the total elevation gain and loss for the day is only like 2,000 something, so that's not bad at all. Yesterday it was 4,000. Yeah, so check in with you guys up trail. Nice little waterfall they have here in Dalton. This is the definition of hiker trash right here. Sitting on the side of the gas station, eating pizza and ice cream. Leaving the gas station now and heading on. Note to self, if you're gonna eat over 4,000 calories, you should do it at dinner and not before you still have 8 miles to hike in a day. Little update, my body decided to kick back into exercise mode, so I'm moving again. Feels good. Kind of hard to see with the sun there, but here's a decent view. Got about 1 mile and 7/10 to where we're meeting up. Doing pretty good. One foot's starting to bother me again, but other than that, gonna have 20 miles done today, and gonna have a nice easy 15-day slack pack tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then the 00 is also gonna be very much appreciated, and hopefully that will help me the regenerated again. But unless I get any good views today, I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. So that's the mountains I just showed you. That's where we're going to be climbing up tomorrow. And the tallest one there is Mount Greylock. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow.